250,000 reasons why my mind changes like seasons. Demons spawn from dead semen. Aristocrats get smacked in their back for thinking that they're gonna easy speak over my speakeasy. Broken in half and feeling queasy, cause it's easy to disease the needy with impediments of free speech. Like schools teach each and everybody. Preachers preach manifestations that's godly. Oddly enough, I'll call the bluff and carve the turkey that's been stuffed too much with politics. Just call me Mr. Fix, the Mike Tucker, the lifelong progressor, the never selling out for success unless they chop off both of my arms and legs and I have to join a circus. Purpose, rocking the mic, revolutionary type hype. Most MCs these days losing their sight. These one-hit wonders, ghetto celebrities, radio stations and record companies. False production, corruption of everything in your life that you thought was right. Stand up and fight and squeeze gats if you got to, but if you're gonna squeeze, make sure you hit these modern day Nosferatus. I'm an apostle, not a fool, remain cool in any situation. Born ready for war like a Croatian. Check the collaboration we walk with. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation. Yo. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation.
An impact of a hit's not determined by the power of the blow, but rather by the technique of the throw. Speed is never a matter of swiftness, but it's only an attribute of your own awareness. I could care less if I go down in history until they pull the last straw. They won't get the best of me. I'm rolling 10 deep, that's what they tried to pull, but they forget that I got my whole fucking arsenal. No deviation from the elements at hand. Your complete concentration is a requirement. How can the sum of the parts add up to what's collected? You're on your own once the plot's been dissected. The silent warrior inside, there's no containing the pivotal element. It is basic training, commitment, persistence. Challenge me, kid, you just enlisted.
Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation.
Your primary concern is that of dominance, revolved around the subject of hip-hop science. The implementation of Operation My Foundation relies on the creation of this world-class weapon. We execute this objective. Tactics be predetermined by the worldwide collective.
Dynamic in many ways, never spit a verse for how much it pays. Blazing hot cause the hole in the ozone is concentrated in one spot. Watch your thought cause I'll be the first to curse, the first to spit a dope verse, the first to cause a conviction worse than the lies told by the church. Yo, it hurts, making my mind collapse. Law Foundation gave the track, causing a cardiac arrest. I plead no contest in the flesh, cause I've got a fed edge for these beats that's blessed. Put on your bulletproof vest and get ready for war. All the gore, the glamour and the glitz, causing MCs to hemorrhage when I spit. Yo, the dojo sound. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation. Strategic thoughts, covert operations. Back to the basics with verbal assassinations. Unifying two nations, the dojo sound system and law foundation.
Okay.